So this morning I'm having a coffee. Excuse the sound of the dishwasher. Trying to sort the kitchen out. So it's an instant coffee with some lactose-free skim milk from Aldi, which is far cheaper than all the other brands that do lactose-free milk. So I would normally prefer skimmed, but I go and switch to this because it's cheaper generally. This morning for breakfast I've made a Weetabix cheesecake. I've made this a few times lately and I really enjoy it. It's 264 calories in total. So basically I put 2 Weetabix and then I measure out using a little mini measure 90 mils of milk. So today I've used semi-skimmed lactose-free milk. And then because I'm lactose intolerant, I've used a Alpro or the Aldi version of Alpro vanilla yogurt, soy yogurt, and I used 110 grams today. Usually I aim for around 100 grams, but this was the last bit in the pot. So yeah, I think it does taste better with Greek yogurt, but because I'm lactose intolerant, it's not easy to find a Greek yogurt. But yeah, this is really filling. So I've been enjoying this lately. But I did find the other day when I tried to make it in a bowl, it didn't work quite so well. So it works better in like a flat tray sort of thing. This is a takeaway box. Because then you can use less milk to cover the Weetabix. So yeah, but I'm going to enjoy this today. It would be lovely with some fruit on top, but my Asda delivery is coming around 11, so yeah, I haven't got any fruit other than apples until then. So yeah, this is what I'm having for breakfast today. So the little one's still asleep and I've managed to have the Asda delivery arrive and put away, and also managed to give myself a gel manicure. So yeah, I'm just thinking about prepping lunch, but I won't eat it yet. I'll just prepare it so that I can just grab it in case he wakes up not too happy. So yeah, I'm just gonna have a roll with some of the leftover chicken breast. On this week's shop I've put a few more sort of veg type things and more fruit options. I've got a load of watermelon again because I really enjoyed that the other day. It was so refreshing. Got some bananas to try and encourage myself to eat that rather than a sort of more unhealthy snack. But they're not quite ripe yet, so I think it'll be a few days before I have those. And I've stocked up on my favourite tin mixed vegetables, as to do a version which is by Bachelors, which is similar to the Tesco one I showed on a recent video. And then a few other things that I've stocked up on is like a low fat coleslaw. I'm enjoying that as something different at the minute. I got some more of the Itsu dumplings, which I showed on a recent What I Eat in a Day as well, so that I can have some sort of Chinese sort of low calorie meal when I fancy that sort of flavour. And I've got sliced beetroot as well. I find that's another thing that I can have, which is something that lasts. When I've run out of sort of my fresh fruit and veg, I can switch to having that with meals to bulk it out a bit and to add another sort of one of my 5 a day to my plate sort of thing. So yeah, and I remember when I went to Slim World before, they said there was something about pickled vegetables like beetroot and pickled onions. Apparently it's supposed to help you not get a cold. So I don't know if it's actually true, but yeah, so that sort of also is in my mind whenever I eat sliced beetroot as well. So I'm going to have one of these rolls for 165 calories. I'm going to use up the remainder of this chicken tikka. I'm not sure how many grams. I'll measure it as I go work out the calories. So I just went to put a scraping of butter in, and I realised that when I read this packet it says that 10 grams is 52 calories. I thought, gosh, I didn't realise it was that much. Whereas 15 grams of this one is, I think it says 40 calories. So I've actually just measured out, I don't know if you can see it very well, that I've put in 7 grams of mayonnaise I've gone for in the end, so perhaps I will start counting this because I didn't realise it was quite so much. Yeah, so I'll definitely be having mayonnaise going forward rather than the butter. So it's 93 calories of the chicken tikka. It didn't all fit in the roll, so I'll just have it on the side. As an afternoon snack, I'm going to have some watermelon. This is 225 grams and it's only 83 calories. So a very low calorie snack for the amount. So yeah, I'm really enjoying watermelon at the moment, so it's becoming one of those things on my weekly shops now. As the second afternoon treat today, I've got this fibre bar. It's like the Fibre One bars, but an Asda version in the birthday cake flavour for 86 calories. I'm just in a bit of a hungry mood this afternoon and fancying sweet things, so yeah, I'm giving in and having this one. Tonight for dinner, I'm going to have one of these southern fried fish burgers for 187 calories, it says, and one of these rolls that I had for lunch. This was my finished dinner. I had some coleslaw and cucumber with it as well. I'm just having 100 grams of strawberries for a little dessert. I've had a few of my son's nuggets, but I've added them in the calorie counter since dinner. My final snack of the night is a small bag of Maltesers for 98 calories. I'm ending the day on 1,471 calories. I've really enjoyed everything I've had today, and especially the wholemeal rolls. Actually, I haven't had those in a while. And yeah, I've had a bit more fruit than I would normally have because of the shopping arriving. So yeah, I think it's been a good day all in all. And I'll catch you tomorrow.